everyone, I'm back with another video. So I'm gonna show you what the cart looks like after I organized it. I didn't show it in the first video, but I'm going to organize my beads over there, and I'm gonna do a declutter on my beads as well. So yeah, so that's this video. So let me show you what this cart looks like now. So I have my tools in the back. And I keep a towel in here so I don't scratch the drawer here. So yeah, I'm very accident prone and I tend to ruin everything that I own eventually, so I want to try to keep this cart in as good as condition as I possibly can. So that's the first drawer. That's all my tools. This is all my finished jewelry. So I have 3 drawers that I'm going to keep open specifically for that. And then down here is my bead trays and some crimping beads, which I'm going to keep out because I'm going to make more jewelry. So I'm going to keep everything in this drawer for now until after I make jewelry, because I'm feeling a little bit creative today. So I'm in that type of mood to make jewelry. So I'm going to keep that in there for now. This is all my wire and glue and fishing string. So I got my monofilament in the back, my wire here in the front region, and then I have my memory wire and my jump rings, which they don't hold up pretty well. So I think I might just get rid of these actually. They are very, they don't hold up as far as, you know, when I make my jewelry. These jump rings they come undone really easily. Just, I made some, I made a bracelet, a charm bracelet, and the charm started falling off the bracelet because I was using these. And the same goes for my chunky charms. Using these jump rings, they're just too fragile and they don't hold up. So I will be decluttering these actually. These are going to go. I'm going to give it to him to sell. And I'm going to stick with my closed jump rings and my split rings. So I'm going to declutter all of these. I don't trust them anymore. So much of my jewelry has fell apart using those jump rings, and I just don't trust them anymore. I have my tags and my clips here, more cordage, and yeah, this needs to go. I need to put this in a bag and put this in with my findings when I do my findings declutter. That's going to be in another video, because I'm trying to organize my findings. I'm trying to get bags so that way I could fit more. If I use the proper bags for the appropriate findings, for the amount that I have, I can fit more in those boxes. So that's going to be another video, a long video, because I gotta redo everything and see what I have and see what I'm not going to use and get rid of, because I have a lot of findings. And then here's more spacer beads and findings that I got off eBay in that huge haul. So I'm going to keep these in here for now. So when I get my cart, when I get my shelf rather, I can put these in a basket and on my shelf or in a container, closed container, so I can keep these open. I want to have more empty drawers for, you know, handmade jewelry. When I, you know, finish a project, it's there, or an unfinished project, I have places to put them. And yeah, I want to keep them specifically in these drawers, so if they're in view and I see it, you know, I'm gonna want to, you know, use them. So this I need to get rid of these. These beads need to go. They need to go in with my seed beads. So I gotta empty all of these, except this. This I'm gonna keep the way it is, but all of these containers I'm going to empty and keep open for other findings or charms or whatever I want to use them for. So these are gonna be in the declutter as well. So I'm gonna pour these out, and that's gonna go in with my declutter. So I gotta put all those in bags, and these. So this is the only thing that's gonna be in this drawer for now. These beads I have to take out. I'm gonna take these beads out and throw away this case. So these seed bead cases are holding up pretty well. They're pretty strong, and they're intact. So I will be keeping these. I'm just gonna use them up, but those are staying. And then these I'm going to get a clear container and put all these little Tic Tac cases in it, and throw these away when I get those containers. So yeah, because all of these cases have to go. Like, yeah, I don't want no more beads spilling everywhere. It's, my room is cluttered, as you can see. So if I, you know, if I drop beads, it's really hard to pick up the majority of these beads, because they get lost. They get lost in the hoard. Yeah, I have too much stuff. So let me put this over here to the side, because I have to empty these trays. This is gonna go to him. And I'm going to set you up right here, so you're an angle of my that's the best angle that I got. So I'm gonna work with it. So let me get these bags. So I'm a bag hoarder. There's a seed beads. So I'm a bag hoarder. I have a lot of these little mini bags that I saved when I bought bags at Walmart. When I bought bead hauls, my beads came in clear containers, and I saved the baggies that they came in so I can reuse them. So yeah, let me empty out these containers, and that way I can make room for new stuff. Oh, look, I have more of these pins, so I can make more beaded pins. I have a lot of these in this container here that I completely forgot about, and I'm gonna make some clips, well, beaded pins. So that should be a fun project. So these need to go with the other pins in my findings. A whole bag of pins that I can make now, so I'm really excited. That's going to be a new project. Let's start putting these beads away. Since this is the only color, I have some bugle beads here in blue. The rest of them are all mixed. So there's pearls and other bugle beads mixed in. So I'm going to put this in its own separate bag, and these I'm just going to pull out in the other bags and in a regular sandwich bag, and just, that's it. I'm not I'm not going to spend a lot of time decluttering. Okay. So I'm done picking through. I just have a little bit left here on the bottom. The rest of these I'm going to pour out in its own sandwich bag. So that's how much I was able to grab. this is how I'm gonna do it. Very easy. I don't wanna spend all day picking up beads, so that's it. This needs to be cleaned. And yeah, so another bag that I can put away. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so these are just seed beads. These are cat eye beads here, and then some seed beads. So let me get the. That's why I'm glad I keep these little baggies on me, because especially when you have nails. Another empty case. So, are these metal? Okay, so these are metal beads. Here, I'm going to keep those. And everything else I'm going to declutter. So, I'm keeping the metal beads and the evil eye beads. These little donut beads I'm keeping. Everything else I'm going to throw in a bag and it's going to be decluttered. So I got my very first declutter. I think I'm going to declutter this bag too. I'm just too lazy to go through and separate all of these beads. I don't have the patience or the energy to sit here and do this. So this is going to be the first bag to go, and then all of these beads. So I got my first declutter of these. I got 2 bags with the beads I'm decluttering. I'm so happy. I think I'm going to declutter this whole container too. I'm not going to keep it. I just decided, you know, one side is broken and the other side is still sealed. But I'm going to just declutter all 3 of these sets of beads. So I got my first declutters worth. So I'm going to put that over there on the other side of the bed. These are going to go, I guess on the bottom shelf here. has all of my key rings. I'm just gonna throw them in this bag. I'm getting rid of this, so this is gonna be decluttered as well. I'm not. It's just too bulky, and I'm just tired of. This bag is too small. Oh, you know what? Let me do a declutter on this. So, I'm keeping these key rings. I have lanyard clips that I don't use. I used to string those rubber strings. I used to make little patterns and stuff. I used to do that. That's why they're in here. But I just don't use the lanyard clips. These, I don't use these anymore. So these I'm gonna declutter, but I'm gonna keep the rest. So I bought them thinking that I was gonna use them, and I don't touch them. I don't do that type of stringing anymore. And these key rings I got in the kids section in Walmart in the bead section. What am I doing? So there's quite a bit of lanyard key rings, so this whole container is gonna go. And I'm keeping this, which is gonna go in my findings container along with these clips here, these pins. This is my seed bead case. I got a bunch of string here. So it's just my seed bead case with seed beads and glass crystals. So that's what's in here. My containers I have this that a friend of mine gave me. It's a 3-tier container. And I'm gonna get more of these. So yeah, that was really sweet of her. If you're watching, thank you, and I will put some use to this. So yeah, this I'm keeping. So this is all my Jesse James beads. So I got 3 containers worth. I got all my red and pink in this box. All my red and pink in this box. And orange. I got orange here. I got all my blue and purple in this container. So I can do... I gotta use these up. There's so many. And then I have all my black, gray, and brown and bronze in this container here. All Jesse James beads. All I need is orange and yellow Jesse James beads, and then I'll have everything that I need to create. So I need 1 more container's worth. So here I have all my beads sorted by color. There's no really a type, unless it's a particular bead that I really enjoy and I just want to hoard and I want to collect a bunch so I can make a bunch of that particular piece in jewelry. So this is all my red beads. It's just, you know, I got dollar beads here and Walmart beads here and glass beads, and I just have assortment of all types of beads. No particular order. This is just everything sorted by color. Unless it's a bead, like I said, that I really like, that I want to hoard and collect, like hematite beads or Jesse James beads, so have their own container. So red beads. I don't think, see with these, I use all of them. And yeah, I'm not going to declutter anything from this box. I love everything in here. I know I'm going to use. This is all my pink beads. So, all my pink beads, and like I said, no, I tried to put it in order, but I just got tired one day, and yeah. So I got all my pearls and all my, these are Walmart acrylic beads here, and cat eye beads and stuff. So I'm trying to sort it by color. This is all my yellow beads. I don't know. See, I have a bunch of these Walmart beads here that I just don't use. I don't use them, but I don't want to get rid of them. I want to make stretch bracelets with these. So these Walmart beads here, they're not particularly, you know, my favorite type of bead. So I'm just going to make a bunch of stretch bracelets with these particular beads here. Everything else, I'm going to make bracelets with the toggle clasp and necklaces and stuff. I got this lampwork bead. This flower lampwork bead. But yeah, everything else I'm going to keep. But these particular beads are just going to go for stretch cord. So I know what beads I use for jewelry making and what beads I use, just particular, you know, quick projects like stretch bracelets, which I want to start using those beads up so I have room to get new beads that I want in place of it. So I'm going to be busy today making a lot of bracelets so I can use up these beads. These are all my orange, and like these beads here, these are from Walmart, but you see how they tarnished. They're not orange anymore, they're brown. These beads are gonna go. I'm gonna declutter these. So I see two sets of beads here that I'm decluttering that I don't want. So it makes room for new beads that I want to get in the future. So and then I'm decluttering these. So everything else I'm going to keep. Everything else I'm keeping. So out of these beads, see, let me see. These I'm going to keep. So I'm going to keep the rest of these. All my green beads, now they're all on the floor. Okay, so I'm keeping the rest of these. These are my blue Okay, so I see, okay, so these here, I'm decluttering. They're just, I don't know, they're not my particular, like, kind of lamp bead that I would use, so these are gonna go. And I'm getting rid of these as well. Everything else, I think is gonna stay. So yeah, I'm gonna declutter those. And this is what I'm keeping. So out of the purple, I think I'm gonna keep all of these, to be honest. So I got glass, acrylic, lamp work, pearl, pearlized beads, yeah, acrylic, beads, shell, lamp work. So I'm gonna keep the rest of these. So these are all my brown beads. So let's see. These I'm gonna declutter these. And, I'm getting rid of these beads. Yeah, that's it for this box. I'm gonna keep the rest. So this box, I have lamp work, no, acrylic, pearl, galaxy beads and pearl beads and acrylic shell beads, a bunch of spacer beads right there in the corner from Walmart. I'm going to keep all of these, yeah, because I can use those spacer beads, so I need to put them actually in my container here. But I'm going to keep them in here for now, because I don't want beads going all over the place, because it's just too packed. And I don't feel like picking up beads. This is all my white and cream beads. This is all acrylic beads. But I can use it for stretchy bracelets. And that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use them for stretchy bracelets. So, yeah, I got these. These are acrylic, but they're I got some Josie James here, Josie Jane bead that I gotta sort through. I got a little Lampwork Dalmatian head. So yeah, I'm gonna, oh no, those white beads there, I'm gonna declutter.